Before the advent of powerful machinery, the task of breaking ground was an arduous undertaking. It was slow, often brutal, and demanded a deeply personal investment of physical strength and endurance. Imagine yourself tasked with building a road centuries ago, confronting a seemingly insurmountable obstacle like a massive rock formation standing defiantly in your path. Your arsenal consists of only the most basic tools: a heavy sledgehammer, a collection of steel wedges, and an unwavering sense of patience. Progress was painstakingly slow, measured not in feet or yards but in mere inches gained with each swing of the hammer. The relentless nature of the work wore people down both physically and mentally, pushing them to the limits of their capabilities. One common technique was the plug and feather method, a labor-intensive process that involved drilling holes into the rock entirely by hand, carefully inserting shims and wedges into those holes, and then repeatedly hammering them, with the hope that the immense pressure would eventually cause the rock to split. This slow, deliberate process was the norm for generations of construction workers. It was undoubtedly a test of human grit and determination, but it was also an incredibly inefficient way to move mountains, quite literally. Construction projects, which today might take days or weeks, dragged on for months and sometimes even years. The physical toll on the workers was immense, leading to exhaustion, injuries, and a shortened lifespan. Then the Industrial Revolution arrived, and it changed everything about the world of construction. One of the earliest innovations was the introduction of steam drills. They were huge, clunky machines, prone to breakdowns, but they represented a significant step up from relying solely on human muscle power. These early machines could effectively replace the work of a dozen laborers with the power of a single steam-driven piston, hinting at a future where the back-breaking labor of breaking rock would become a thing of the past. However, the real breakthrough in demolition technology came with the invention of the pneumatic drill in the 1890s, largely thanks to the ingenuity and innovation of Charles Brady King. By harnessing the power of compressed air, these drills delivered relentless, focused blows with incredible force, completely revolutionizing the field of demolition and rock breaking. The traditional sledgehammer, a symbol of manual labor, began to give way to the jackhammer, a tool that was faster, significantly more powerful, and admittedly, just as dirty and dusty to operate. The work itself didn't necessarily become easy, but it undeniably got a whole lot quicker and more efficient. The era of manual demolition slowly faded into the past, and the age of the jackhammer had officially begun. The world of construction would never be quite the same again, forever changed by this technological leap. The long and arduous age of muscle-powered construction was finally over. The age of powerful machines had definitively arrived. The classic jackhammer, a staple on construction sites, is pneumatic. Powered by compressed air, these tools are renowned for their robust performance, tough construction, and ability to withstand the rigors of heavy-duty jobs. They are built to last and designed for demanding applications. It's the go-to for roadwork and demolition, a reliable choice for breaking up asphalt and concrete. Thriving in dust and chaos, these jackhammers are unfazed by the harsh conditions often found on construction sites. Electric jackhammers are lighter and more maneuverable than their pneumatic counterparts. They plug directly into standard electrical outlets, making them incredibly convenient, and are perfectly suited for smaller demolition tasks or indoor jobs where air compressors might be impractical. They're less powerful, but offer a trade-off in terms of ease of use and accessibility. This makes them far more convenient for contractors and renovators working on smaller projects or in confined spaces. Then there's the hydraulic jackhammer, a true powerhouse in the demolition world. These are massive machine-mounted implements designed for the most demanding demolition tasks. They are capable of shattering entire foundations or quarrying rock with incredible efficiency. These titans reshape landscapes, not just sidewalks. They redefine what's possible in large-scale construction and demolition. Choosing the right jackhammer for the job at hand is absolutely crucial for efficiency and safety. Consider pneumatic for its versatility across a wide range of applications. Opt for electric when portability and convenience are paramount. And select hydraulic for sheer, unadulterated force when nothing else will do. Each type has its specific place in the construction and demolition world, built for breaking down structures that were originally meant to last for generations. Selecting the right tool for the task at hand makes all the difference in terms of efficiency, safety, and overall project success. It's not just about the raw power of the jackhammer itself, it's about carefully matching the capabilities of the hammer to the specific demands and challenges of the job site. That's how you get the dirty work done efficiently, safely, and effectively, leaving behind a job well done. How does a jackhammer work? What is the secret behind this powerful tool that can break through concrete and rock with such ease? Let's delve into the inner workings of this indispensable piece of construction equipment. At its heart, it's all about the piston, a robust metal fist residing inside a precisely engineered cylinder, delivering punch after punch with relentless speed and unwavering force. This is the core of the jackhammer's power. Pneumatic hammers, a common type, use precisely timed blasts of compressed air, while electric ones harness the rotational force of powerful motors, converting it into reciprocating motion. But regardless of the power source, both drive the piston in a rapid up and down motion within the cylinder. This consistent motion is what generates the impact force. Interestingly, the piston never makes direct contact with the concrete or rock being broken. Instead, it strikes an intermediary component known as an anvil, a hardened steel piece, which then efficiently transfers the immense force generated by the piston to the chisel positioned at the tool's tip. This carefully designed setup not only protects the internal mechanisms of the machine from the intense vibrations and impacts, but also focuses all that kinetic energy into a single, devastating point of contact, maximizing its effectiveness. The result? Concrete and even solid rock shatter and crumble under the force of these repeated, concussive blows. The operator's crucial job is to skillfully guide this controlled chaos, maintaining a steady grip, carefully aiming the tool, and primarily letting the substantial weight of the tool itself do the majority of the strenuous work. To further enhance versatility, chisels come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. Pointed chisels are ideal for concentrated braking. Flat chisels excel at cutting and shearing materials, and spade chisels are specifically designed for efficient digging and material removal. The rapidly reciprocating piston provides the raw, unyielding power, while the interchangeable chisel precisely shapes and directs that power for the specific task at hand. It's not merely cutting, it's a form of highly controlled and focused destruction, repeating this cycle of impact and force hundreds upon hundreds of times each minute. Operating a jackhammer is akin to holding a localized earthquake right there in your hands, a testament to its immense power. The carefully orchestrated partnership between the piston and the chisel, working in perfect synchronization, is undeniably brutal, remarkably efficient, and ultimately incredibly effective at what it does. And that's the underlying secret to breaking even the seemingly unbreakable materials. It's a relatively simple mechanism, yet it's devastatingly effective in its application. And that, in essence, is the inherent beauty and raw power of the jackhammer. For pneumatic jackhammers, the air compressor is the unsung hero. It sucks in air, compresses it, and stores it under high pressure. When the jackhammer's trigger is pulled, that compressed air rushes in, driving the piston. The compressor works non-stop to keep up with the jackhammer's appetite for air. The tool itself is simple, just valves and a piston, while the compressor does the heavy lifting from a safe distance. Together, they're a team. The compressor is the lungs, the jackhammer the muscle. One prepares the power, the other delivers it, breaking ground one blow at a time. Jackhammers of the past used to really punish their operators. They delivered relentless vibration, often causing debilitating injuries like hand-arm vibration syndrome. But modern tools are engineered to fight back. They incorporate vibration reduction, with isolated handles, effective shock absorbers, and innovative active counterweights. These innovations work together to absorb and effectively cancel out a significant amount of the shake before it even reaches the user's hands. The result of these changes? Longer, safer shifts for workers and a noticeable reduction in injuries. It's not just about comfort and ease of use, it's fundamentally about protecting workers' long-term health and their careers. Modern technology has truly made jackhammers significantly smarter and much safer to operate. The ultimate goal: break concrete and not break people. Today's jackhammers are carefully built to efficiently get the job done without breaking down the operator in the process. Jackhammers are everywhere, on roads, in buildings, and deep underground. They break up old pavement, demolish walls, and separate concrete from rebar. In mining, they're called rock drills, used for excavation and blasting. Indoors or out, electric or pneumatic, they're essential for controlled demolition and renovation. Jackhammers create openings for windows, doors, and utilities, and even help in landscaping. Any tough surface that needs breaking, There's a jackhammer for the job. They're the first step in repair, demolition, or new construction. The sound of a jackhammer is the sound of progress. It's the tool that clears the way for something new. The jackhammer isn't just noise, it's the tool that built our cities. Without it, skyscrapers, subways, and underground networks would be nearly impossible. It shifted work from pure muscle to machine-guided power, saving time and bodies. Jackhammers made construction faster, safer, and more ambitious. Their evolution from steam to pneumatic to electric mirrors our drive to innovate. We keep improving them. More power, more safety, less pain. The jackhammer is a symbol of progress, solving problems, then perfecting the solution. Next time you hear that rat-a-tat-tat, remember, it's the sound of a city being rebuilt. The jackhammer breaks the old to make way for the new. It's loud, messy, and absolutely essential to modern life.